Martin,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Been a long time, hasn't it?
It's been almost a year.
Yeah.
However,
yeah.
there's always one thing that can bring us together for a video.
Always.
Always. Star Wars.
Yes.
Greetings, guys. This is Team Clocked. We're back.
Yes,
It's been a
we
very,
are.
very long time.
Yeah, it's
I'm
been a
Graeme.
while.
He's Martin.
Hello. Yes.
We are
Hello.
in slightly different surrounds.
Yeah,
So
this is our new studio, isn't
This is
it?
kind of the new studio for now. It's been a little bit of time. We thought we'd get together, and of course, whenever we get together, there's always one thing we're going to talk about. So, Martin,
Yes.
it's Star Wars Celebrations running at the moment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, we got a Last Jedi panel,
Yeah.
and it ended with the teaser trailer.
Oh my god.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we wanted to get together,
Yeah.
have a bit of a chat about what we thought about the trailer, and what our hopes are now that we've seen it. We're 8 months out.
Yeah.
Martin,
Uh-huh.
what did you think?
Right. Well, it wasn't my favourite part of the conference or the panel.
Oh, really?
But we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, trailer was really good.
was.
It seemed to capture the same sort of tone as the original teaser.
Yes.
Just giving us sort of glimpses of little things that could be happening, intentionally raising questions,
Oh, yeah,
intentionally
yeah.
trying to sort of brew an online conversation as
Yeah.
to where we're going to be going, what context things have been said in the trailer.
Yes.
Yeah, so
There's
which
a-
obviously we'll get to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the one thing I noticed straight away is tonally, it seems like they're fulfilling the promise that they said they wanted it to be darker.
Yes.
Even just going off like the color schemes and the way that it was color graded, like
Yeah,
even the
yeah,
bits on that island with Luke and Rey.
Yeah.
It seemed really it seemed gritty. It seemed
Oh,
really
yeah,
like
yeah.
dark tones. There was not much greenery. Like, remember the end of Force Awakens? It was
Yeah.
very green, and you know what I mean.
Well,
But
yeah, yeah.
This seemed dark, like contrasty, like really like all the shadowy bits were really, really dark.
Yeah.
So it seems like they're trying to go into a direction that they said they would
Yeah.
to begin with.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Absolutely. I mean, that's what they said. They said the whole thing coming out from the beginning was tonally, it's very Empire Strikes Back, which could have been cause for concern because
yeah,
Force Awakens did admittedly tread way too closely to A New Hope.
yeah.
However, from the footage that we've seen, there was only one bit of the trailer that I thought even remotely reminded us of Empire, and it was when there's little ships. I don't know what those new ships are.
It was like pod racing, wasn't it?
I had to rewind it because I thought it was a pod.
I originally thought when
Yeah.
when they're going, because I was like, no way if they brought back pod racing, no way. But I don't think it is.
No,
I don't
they're
think it
definitely
is.
not pods, but they were like heading towards a lot of Imperial walkers in
Yeah,
the
it
distance.
seemed yeah.
So it was kind of evoking kind of imagery of Hoth and the Battle
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Hoth. But other than that,
Totally.
it is every scene has darkness in it in some way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
totally.
even the bit like when he's saying, what can you see? And she says light, and you're assuming that's Leia that you can see. But
Oh,
she's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
overlooking some sort of what looks like a military kind of thing that they're trying to make a plan on. And
Yeah.
every little bit. Mate, one shot of Finn in the whole trailer.
Yeah, it was really, really weird. One shot of
One-
Kylo Ren.
One
as
shot
well,
of
which I
Finn,
thought was
one
weird.
shot of Kylo Ren.
And Finn wasn't exactly in the best position as well.
No.
Where they are there, so it is interesting.
I don't know if they were maybe trying to build some suspense with that, but I think if they were, they've like what's going to happen with Finn, but they've kind of
Yeah.
the panel showed pictures of him kind of up and about anyway.
Yeah,
so
that's the
he's
thing.
evidently
So
up and about.
That was the one bit I was like, oh, like you're trying to create mystery in terms of like, right, we left him in a really bad situation in Force Awakens. He's still on a table. Looks like he's still unconscious. So
Yeah.
it's like, what's going on? But then, yeah, the shorts like sort of back, like behind the scenes photos of him walking around, and even he said in the panel yesterday that he's not playing around anymore. So it's good. He's going to be a lot more physical in this time around. And John Boyega sort of hit the nail on the head where it's like this one is all about finding what he wants to do, because we don't know now because of the revelation with Rey at the end of Force Awakens. We now don't know where Finn stands in the entire saga. We have no idea what he's going to do.
That's the thing.
It's,
I think
it's interesting.
for me, I think the story of Finn now is probably going to become one of the most important things in the whole new trilogy.
It could be, or they push him as a side character.
See, I don't think they're going
I
to
don't
do
want that. I hope they don't. I really hope they don't.
They've got to have kind of multiple stories. They have to. That was the whole thing. There was always things like, if you look at Empire, so you had the story with Han and Leia and Chewie going off to Bespin. You had Luke on Dagobah. They have to have compelling stories all over the film. If the whole film is just Rey and Luke, and by all accounts, it appears that the majority of the film, at least for them two, is going to take place on that island planet, which is called Actor.
You'd think that would be what would be the case. That then leads on to the one key word that I took from that trailer, the one key word that they want people to be talking about. Let me ask you what you think that word is that's come from that teaser,
right?
That is laying the foundations of what they're trying to achieve with the Jedi and the dark side.
Yeah.
What word would you say it is? If you don't know, it's fine.
From the trailer, I would have said, I would have said it's when it end.
Yeah.
I think end for me.
Really?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I think they're trying to tease balance because, and so you've got, what do you see? Light, dark, and balance.
Yeah.
And
he says there's so much more.
There's so much more. And I think that line at the end, it's time for the Jedi to end.
Yeah.
Now, I messaged you last night about what my wife Steph said about, it's pretty straightforward. He's refusing to train her until later on there's some sort of revelation and he decides to train her. That's a very sensible, straightforward answer. Yeah. However, reading some theories online, watching some videos online with some further theories, it is about, look, the Jedi aren't fixing the issue. They never had fixed the issue.
Yeah.
You have to have the dark side with the light. There's no other way around it. How do we come with a new solution where balance to the Force comes back in one person, which then teaches a new generation on how to blend the dark and light to create a new form of Force wielding group or entity. You know what I mean?
I think
that's interesting. That is
one of the most interesting things, and to me, I took that away as well as what you see on the poster.
Yeah, well, that is my favourite bit. My favourite bit of the panel was that poster.
It was fantastic,
and the imagery, you can sort of, it can tell a story. You can sort of get some answers from it. So you've got Kylo Ren on the right hand side, you've got Luke on the left hand side. So light and dark, and you've got Rey in the middle.
Yeah,
with the saber blue and red.
Yeah.
Which could be, it could tease, maybe someone's got the dark side. I don't see it that way. I see it as the saber being both colours to say you can do both.
Yeah, I think
that's what I've gleaned from the poster.
I think the last line of the trailer with the Jedi has to end, it was deliberately done so you think, oh wow, this would end.
Yeah.
It's not. This is about, to me now, it's what I said to you in the message when I was messaging you last night. It's about creating a new form of Jedi.
Yeah.
A Jedi that can balance light and dark.
Yeah.
There's imagery all over it. So there's two scenes you see Rey with a lightsaber in that trailer. There's the one where she's training with him overlooking her on the edge of a cliff. And the other one is her running towards something.
Yeah.
She looks angry.
Yeah.
And that's the second time we've seen anger in her. And I think that's going to be the whole thing, is that Luke's going to have realised in exile that it can't just be as black and white as there's a light side and a dark side. There has to be a balance between the two, and the places where things have gone wrong. So I think there will be a balance to the Force in the end, but I don't think it'll be Rey. I think the balance to the Force will be Kylo Ren. He'll probably die, but he'll come back. So the only other person who ever balanced the Force like that was Anakin.
Yeah.
He went to the dark side and he came back to the light side at the end.
He did.
So I think it's going to be the Jedi will still exist, but it'll be not so clear cut in terms of you're either light or you're dark. I don't think that'll exist. But there's so much that we haven't seen. For a trailer that showed us so much, we still have no idea about any part of the story. In the panel, we had Finn and I can't remember the name of the actress, but we've got this new character, Rose.
Yeah.
And it said they go off on a really great adventure.
Yeah.
We didn't see any of that.
No, not at all.
Benicio del Toro's in this film.
Yeah, he is.
We didn't see him at all. Laura Dern is in it.
Yeah, she's in it. Yeah,
who is apparently due to play quite a large part. No sign of her.
Nah.
What I did like is space battles.
Yeah, we've finally got a space battle.
The prequels didn't do space battles at all. I mean, they had the one at the...
Right, Phantom Menace is throwaway. Can you remember that one from Phantom Menace? It's so throwaway, it's ridiculous.
And then, obviously, they had the Starkiller base one, which was great, but it wasn't in space. And then Rogue One, you had that battle above Scarif on Rogue One, and it was fantastic. And then we've got that coming back. So I am hyped.
Yeah.
Beyond belief. It was exactly the same as with Force Awakens. Watched the trailer, and I was like, you can't expect us to wait another 8 months for that.
But it'll fly. Don't worry. It always does. It always does. And there's going to be a proper full-length trailer at some point.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, it's going to be fun. The big thing for me now, how do I get a hold of that poster?
I need that poster.
Because that's going in my living room.
Yeah.
Whether she likes it or not. Because it's just a wonderful, wonderful piece of art.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And it's painted. How many times do you see a poster painted these days and not a photo collage? You know what I mean? Absolutely phenomenal.
That poster's been so deliberate.
So good.
That Luke looks angry.
Yeah.
He looks dark.
Yeah.
What are they going to do with it?
Oh, yes. It's going to be so exciting.
Oh, I can't wait. So, guys, there you have it. Those are our thoughts on the first teaser trailer for Star Wars The Last Jedi. But what did you think? Did you like it? Was there anything you didn't like about it? Did you think they showed a little bit too much? Did you want to see a little bit more? Let us know in the comments below. As always, if you like the content, hit the like, hit the subscribe buttons. You can follow us on Twitter. We are @TeamClocked. You'll also find us on Facebook, which is @TeamClocked as well. So if there's anything you want us to talk about, drop us a message.
Have you been learning that?
No.
You remembered all of that, and it's been like nearly a year.
Yeah,
so well done. That was really good. Well done.
I'm a professional.
Yeah.
So until the next time, cheers, guys.
Cheers.